TGIF, welcome to my channel. This is Bruce the Boss, and chaos is waiting to loom in Chicago as the Chicago PD union has issued an ultimatum to Mayor Lightfoot to walk out in a major revolt against the deadline that ends today for the vaccine mandate. By the way, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and smash on that subscribe button, like this video, comment on this video. So in the latest news, and this is being reported all over by reading from ABC News here, Chicago's police union chief urges officers to defy the city's vaccine mandate. Chicago's police union chief urging to defy the vaccine status mandate by today, Friday. Under the mandate, all city employees must submit their vaccination status by the end of the work week, again, which is today. All unvaxxed workers who refuse to submit their semi-weekly testing will be placed on unpaid leave. Fraternal Order of Police President John Catanzara, if I'm pronouncing that right, said, "It is safe to say that the city of Chicago will have a police force at 50% or less for this weekend coming up," in a video he shared on YouTube this past Tuesday. He urged officers to do not fill out the portal information and to file for exemptions. Under the mandate, employees can apply for medical or religious exemptions, which will be reviewed on a case-by-case basis, but they'll still be required to undergo regular testing. He goes on to say, and I quote, "I've made my status clear as far as the vaccine, but I do not believe the city has the authority to mandate that to anybody, let alone that information about your medical history." And so he threatened to take the police mayor, Lori Lightfoot's administration, to court if they were to enforce it. And it looks like she's holding ground. So this is huge. At least 50%, maybe more. This is city of Chicago, also known as Chirac, which is already one of the most, if not notoriously known as the most violent city in the country, based not off of the per capita, but just based upon sheer numbers. According to most reports, they're already headed to a record high in homicides that they haven't seen since 1996, exceeding over 700 deaths for the course of the year. And they're already exceeding the number of shooting incidences. That's with a fully functioning and/or staffed police force. Imagine if that is cut in half at least. Crimes going unsolved, and those criminals out there already emboldened as is, as well as many more people who are placed in a state of, I guess you can say, desperation, forcing them to a life of crime and/or the stick-ups just to get by due to the piss poor economic situation. Now will probably feel even more emboldened if they know that the police force isn't out there, that it's been cut in half. What could really happen? And we know this is not just isolated to Chicago. It's also been reported here in the New York Post that city of Seattle could see itself firing up to 40% of its police force also over the COVID-19 vaccination mandate. Seattle's already depleted. The police force is bracing for another setback. The city is poised to fire as many as 403 officers, which is about 40% of their 1,000 person force, for failing to take the COVID-19 jab by the October 18th, which is just coming up this Monday, deadline, according to reports. No way in hell that if you had that many holdouts already, and this article was just, earlier this week, just a few days ago. No way they're making up that number or a significant amount by Monday. No way. If they're still held out by that point, and the deadline is just 1 week away, or in that case, 9 days away, no way. So I'll go on. And I quote, "The environment has been pretty toxic and negative," end quote. Unnamed officer told Fox 13 News, "Not just from this whole mandate, but prior to that as well. I'm not sure this would be a good place for me to work long term for my mental health. It's been very stressful." A total of 292 officers had yet to provide proof of COVID vaccination as of October the 6th, the station reports. In addition, another 111 officers were awaiting the results of their exemption request, said the Seattle PD. All right, looks like there's the breakdown. Nearly 300 pretty much said, nope, I'm not providing it. Again, that was as of last week, October the 6th. And you have another 111 who basically said, I don't want to do this. I'm looking for some form of exemption to stay. But if they don't hear back, it's very possible, that total, again, over 403 officers are just out. In Seattle, again, 40% shrunk down in the city already loomed by violence. So can be a very important battle line being drawn. We already saw what's happening with the Southwest employee situation. We're seeing what happened with the cargo ships. It's very important that everyone hold the line. You are not alone for those remaining 100 million actively employed workers with vaccine mandates looming. Just know that you are not alone in this fight. If you just hold the ground, stay together, look to file class action lawsuits if need be, because if you stand together and hold the line, as we just saw with the Southwest airline and possibly with American Airlines as well, enough people do it together. It doesn't have to be the overwhelming majority. It can just be a sizable percentage. You can bring this whole thing to a grinding halt. And you do not need to bend the knee. It may be tough for a while, but you got to hold the line. And I believe the police situation could definitely be a turning point, because even though Mayor Lightfoot is looking to fight this and hold the line herself and not give an inch, there's no way she can keep that up if the city descends in total chaos. I mean, what are they going to do? Call in the National Guard? They could. I can definitely see them doing that, but then that would be political suicide, because that would be tone deaf over the whole defund the police movement that pretty much put the whole country in a state of terroristic rampage and or riots. You're going to literally now militarize it. I mean, you're not going to win another election again, because now you have the military now literally coming in to police the people. So they're going to have to cave again if enough people stand up and push back, and especially if this is something that can be won in the courts. So this is definitely going to be a very interesting turn of events as we watch this all unfold. I'll be more than glad to do an update video come Monday if this really does come to fruition, in terms of, is it going to truly be 50%? Or is he overestimating? Is this police union chief overestimating? So love to see that. Let me know what you think in the comment section, please. Again, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment on this video. This is Bruce the Boss, and I'm out. Have a great weekend. Peace.